mic on, watch it get ugly. Beyond the slap, yeah, this shit is grubby. Talk tough online. In person, you muggy, yo bark, no bite. You a joke, you a dummy. I came for the chaos, the clips, the scandal. You came with a prayer and a busted sandal. Your whole little squad got smoke, no candle. I'm built for the mess, you built for the handle. They want polite, now I want cruel. Laugh at your rules, make your ego a stool. Your man got schooled on a folding chair door. Now we in the comments acting brand new fall. Your arm got lopsided, mouth full of panic. Mine got the crowd yelling, damn, that's satanic. Sports got shook from the click of the tonic. I'm on the front line, you on the dramatic. Hold that pose, look at you fold. Say my name, then lose your soul. Hold that pose, act all bold. Beyond the slab, we don't do told. Beyond the slab, beyond the slab. Your whole team flinch when I bring that snap. Beyond the slab, beyond the slab. I roast your ops, then I laugh, what's that? Beyond the slab, beyond the slab. Too raw, too loud, and your boys can't rap. Beyond the slab, beyond the slab. Say it one more time, then I run that back. Now the panel's deranged, everybody's squilling. One guy says classy buddy love, I was feeling. I'm spitting out venom with a grin on the ceiling. You more of a leak than a source of revealing. Your takes so recycle, my take is a wound. I'm timing the punch like a lunatic groom. You came for the sport, got your ego consumed. Now your whole little crew's undefeated and doomed. I don't need a hat, I don't need a blade. I only need jokes in the curse in the shade. You're up to the most when they know that you're afraid. They fold like a receipt from the lunch you never paid. This podcast a riot, a slick lead, no crime. Every episode sounds like a body in prime. You want safe and sweet, wrong room, wrong time. I'm sending your whole fake mob back in a lie. Listen close, that's the sound of your pride getting ghosted. One more post, now your big talk's roasted. Listen close, you were never that tough when it counted. Beyond the slap, now your excuses surrounded. Beyond the slap, beyond the slap. Your whole team flinch when I bring that snap. Beyond the slap, beyond the slap. I roast your ops, then I laugh, what's that? Beyond the slap, beyond the slap. Too raw, too loud, and your boys can't rap. Beyond the slap, beyond the slap. Say it one more time, then I run that back.
Okay, hopefully now everybody can hear me. I'm sorry about that. I was just informed that my mic was out. Welcome to Slap Chat Live. I am your host, Terry, coming to you from the Las Vegas Strip. Thank you, Casey, for letting me know about the audio issues. Hopefully everybody can hear me now. I got a very interesting show for you guys, very informative. So let's get straight into that. Hopefully now you guys can hear me with no... All clear? Yeah. Okay. Now I'm hearing that we're all good. So let me get into these topics. Tomorrow night, I will be doing my Parks McGregor fight predictions in honor of Parks McGregor. You know, in March, we lost two people, sadly, the same week. Vern White, of course, one who I will be discussing later tonight. And we lost Parks McGregor as well. But prior to Parks passing, we had a tradition that he had started with both Wolverine and I doing fight predictions. And I will be carrying that tradition on in his name for the coverage of his sport. So tomorrow night, I will be doing Power Slap 21 fight predictions with Wolverine. Now, I've been asked this about Joe in his podcast. People have asked me, have I heard about his name change? And thank you guys for informing me of it. No, I don't watch Joe's podcast. Joe and I have cleared things up. There's no heat between us. We're not friends or fans of each other. I did not know about it, but I will say this. Congratulations to Joe on success. I honestly believe Joe will be covering the sport for a while. He brings a great following for people that like his coverage of the sport. And I think personally, even though I'm not a fan, I think he's great for covering the sport. I think he's going to go a long way. And the fact that he can get along with his wife and do a podcast is amazing. You know, I love my wife and kid, but man, sometimes my kid can interrupt and shit can get hectic. There's just no way I could do it with my family. So if he's able to do that, man, good luck to him. And I hope he does just as good, if not better, on his podcast in the future of covering the sport. And that's my opinion on this. Again, I'm not a fan of his, but anybody covering the sport, I really don't want them to fail, even though I poke fun and fuck with them. Now, an important announcement about Slap Fight Championship. Without getting into any of the details, I can say this. JT Tilly has put in a bid, or an offer, if you will, to purchase Slap Fight Championship back from the PLN network. I could say that as far as public information that he has made an offer to purchase Slap Fight Championship away from the PLN network. And as far as the fighters go, I can also say this. Slap Fight Championship did have an event. I believe it was in November or December. I have to go back and look. But they did have an event, so people in Slap Fight Championship are covered for the Slappy Awards, especially the ones that have competed anytime after October 15th or later. So they will be covered in the Slappy Awards as well. And I reminded JT Tilly of that, and I want to remind the fighters that are in Slap Fight Championship. Fighters that are in Slap Fight Championship, I do want to remind you guys, your contracts are, to my understanding, all your contracts are with the PLN network until around December 2027. And you guys do have to honor those. And from my understanding, without releasing too much information, again, JT Tilly has made an offer to purchase the Slap Fight Championship from the PLN, and the contract thing will follow, and I'll keep you guys updated with it. Now, the people over at Slap Pews, we don't agree on much, but I will say this. I agree that they're starting to come out a little on the coin toss shadiness. I know I was talking about it last year, and a lot of people canceled and said it was fake news and stuff. But now everybody's seeing that being real is the cool shit. It is what people want. And I was being real about it last year, and it seems like, although they don't want to lose their privileges they get, their special access, I didn't give a fuck about that. I cared about the sport and the coverage of it. It seems like they're starting to put like the one nut that they have between the two of them on the table and show a ball, if you will. So I will say I agree that, yes, I think they might be coin tosses in the same spot that Ding does his podcast from, and that being the bathroom. But that's just my opinion. I still think they're shady. I've been calling it back when it was done to Wolverine when he didn't win a fucking coin toss at all. So, and I stand by that today. I think they should be public. If not, God knows, I cover the sport and keep it fucking 100. Let me come watch them motherfuckers. I live right here in Vegas. Not an issue. I can go right down there. I'm 2 miles away from the UFC building. I can come down and watch these fuckers flip a coin. And I will keep it 100 on what it lands on. Now, the next thing. I'm going to get into this. The Crazy Hawaiian. I know a lot of people are tuning in just to see my coverage of this. I want to be clear. I respect the Crazy Hawaiian family. I have the most respect for his brother and his mom. If his mom were to reach out to me today and say, please stop doing this to my son, I would probably stop covering it unless I felt the need. But that's not what I heard from the family. The family liked the tough love I was showing to the Crazy Hawaiian. When I talked to the brother, they said he needed this kick in the ass. I don't hate the Crazy Hawaiian. I hate what the Crazy Hawaiian is doing while he's being promoted in the sport. Just to be clear. And that's why I do this. I try to humiliate this guy. Either get out of this sport or stop doing what you're doing while you're representing this sport. You are considered one of their top faces that they put out there. They promote you a lot, and that's why I cover you a lot. Now, you made a statement and asked me to show proof. And you know your boy will take the time to show proof if you want me to, but then you're on my social media saying, oh, that has nothing to do with it. Man, you were asking for the fucking proof, so I'm showing it. You said your whole life was ripped away from you in this $20,000 computer. I will say this. The people in charge of Vern's estate searched that motherfucker everywhere today. When your time was up to get your belongings, they searched the property everywhere for this $20,000 computer to get it back to you in good faith. There was no fucking computer. Let me show you what you had. And I got a lot of questions. This is the first one. I got a lot of questions, so people, if you got kids, please have them leave the room right about now if you haven't caught on yet. But Crazy, I got a few things to ask you. This is one of the things they did find. This is an extension of 2 inches for your meat. Now, considering you were over 400 pounds, I definitely thought you would have had a lot more hot dog, if you will, while the kids are still leaving the room, than to need 2 extra inches. But I got a question for you, Crazy, and I know you'll run to your safe zone over there on the slap pews, but you won't answer my questions. But if they want to follow up, here's a few questions for you. First of all, how much does 2 extra inches cost that you could slip on? What did that cost? And the follow up with that question, did the money that you used to buy this extension come from the belt you pawned out there in Springfield, Missouri? I'm just curious. Did you have to use some of the pawn money for that, or was that money used for other things like meth and other drugs that you use? The next thing, I got a serious question because I've never used one of these, and I'm a white guy. If any of us, the two, would have used one, it would have been me, the white boy. I had always assumed things about big Hawaiians, but I guess I was way the fuck off, at least by 2 inches. But does this help you feel more like a man owning one of these and then leaving it behind at the place you were squatting at? And even more importantly, Crazy Hawaiian, on this extension, and I'm asking for a friend, if you will, or a fan. Did you use this on both your wife and your girlfriend that you have here in Las Vegas? Or was this exclusive to just one of them? And last thing, and let me get my shit going here, because I'm white and I could do this sitting down. But can you swing that motherfucker when it's on, like do the hurricane or the helicopter spin? Or you don't have that talent? Because I'm still spinning here in my chair. Let me know, Crazy Hawaiian. Jump over there to your safe zone, the slap pews. Let me stop my helicopter spin. And let me know if you can spin that fucker with the extension on with an extra 2 inches. I don't know. I might still be bigger than you even when you have that thing on. But I got to get moving. The next thing I would like to show you guys, talking about the crazy stuff, just to confirm, because the Crazy Hawaiian had until today to get his stuff. And there you see, just to show there was no $20,000 computer. It was all junk. And the people in charge of Vern's estate did pay for the dumpster after your time was up to have your stuff removed. And your stuff was careful all the way till it hit the shit can. So I don't know what you were talking about your whole life and stuff. According to your whole life, that's what you had. That and your extension that was disposed of properly so kids didn't get a hold of it. But there was one thing that they did find on the property. They did find this picture at Vern's place to Brandon, and I've contacted Brandon, and that picture is actually it's being arranged for this picture to be sent off to Brandon. I know Brandon, and Vern knew each other pretty well and stuff, and Brandon was super happy when this picture was found. And one last thing when it comes to the Crazy Hawaiian, and I saved this part to last when it comes to me discussing him. Let me get back over here to my notes and switch my view. Is I have locked down 2 pieces of crazy merch after he failed to pick this merchandise up. I will not tell you what these items are yet, but they will be displayed here where you guys can see them once those items arrive. So Crazy, while you're claiming your life was lost, don't worry. Uncle T picked up the most valuable pieces you had, and they're on their way here very soon. So I do have the most valuable shit that you own that you failed to claim, and it wasn't a $20,000 computer. Well, it's not $20,000 computer, but it was some slap fight power slap merchandise. And again, I will be revealing that in the future. If you guys ain't following this platform by now, you guys are truly fucking missing out. Now, let me go ahead and move on to the next thing because I'm trying to keep this under 20. But I got a clip here I'd like to show you guys.
So it's
and this is referring to some new smack promotion that's coming out. And before I make my comments, and I'd like to show the video of another platform and what they say about it.
But I mean, above all else, like think about the evolution of the sport to the sense that, like power slap or slap fighting is getting a spin-off. That's what this is. This is literally a child of slap fighting and boxing. Like we used to do this in the bathroom in middle school, bro. Like just for fun. Like there's no chance that this is gonna be on TV and people are being paid to do it. So.
Okay, I can't do that laugh that long. But you used to do what in the bathroom with a bunch of boys? Y'all sitting around slapping each other, some eating shit. Okay, no, but for real, I will say that this platform will not be covering that promotion. It's not slap fight related. In fact, if anything, it's more of a cross between boxing and redneck brawl. There's no podium. There's no really set fucking rules. It's not even related to slap fight at all. The only thing they have in common is they are slapping, but they're not even using their hands. So no, in my opinion, it's not, anything slap fight related, and we will not be promoting that. But I do want to say something to Ding, aka Michael Schmidt, who thinks people don't know his name. We found your name very fucking easily. Michael Schmidt, and this is legit, and I want you to understand, this is sincere. You made a comment about you feel bad for my daughter, and that's not exact quotes, but you made something along those lines. Bro, I'm going to be real with you. Those words really don't bother me. Words you will not get to me. You can say whatever the fuck you want about my family. I got a rule. As long as you ain't putting a hand on us, I don't get worked up over that. I will say this. When it comes to your kids, you mentioned one of their names. I won't mention his name, but I sincerely hope that they are proud of you as a father. I hope that you are doing a good job, and I have no reason to think that you're not, to be clear, but I will not say something like that about your kids to get to you. You and I do not get along, but as a father, I sincerely hope your kids are proud of you, every one of them. I think that was wrong for the most positive platform out there, and then say that you feel bad for my kid when you know nothing about her. And that's legit. That's father to father. Now, I think that's all I have for you guys. Let me just make sure. Lastly, there's two more things. As far as Fremont Street next week, man, I have looked at the main card, and I am not impressed with the main card. There's, like I said, Johnny Magna's on there. I like Vern Cathy. I'm not friends with him or anything, but I do like Vern Cathy. But there is nobody on that card that, like, I'm really rushing to get out there for. There's a few people on the undercard, Brandon Wilson and definitely Munch, who I would like to get pictures with. But for the most part, I haven't fully decided if I'm going out to Fremont Street. I've talked to some fans that asked me. As of right now, I will be going. My family has really no interest in this event for the first time in covering this sport. They really have no interest in going out there to meet any of the fighters. And it was hard for me to even find interest. It's my coverage of the sport that I will be going out, and a few of the fans. But there was nobody on the main card that I haven't met already that I was just rushing to go out for that matter. So as far as me being on Fremont Street next week, as far as right now, yes, I'm planning to go out there maybe for an hour or two. I won't be doing my normal coverage because I just was not impressed with Power Slap 21, the fight card as a whole. Again, there were some people I like on there. I love this dude Munch. I don't know a lot about him, but the way he did that comeback was fucking amazing. I think he's going to be great. And Brandon Wilson. There's a few other people, but as of right now, I may go to Fremont Street for 1 hour tops, 2 hours, something like that. Last question, and I'm going to leave it open-ended. You guys can comment, or you don't have to. Either way, has anybody interviewed the fucking champ, Isaiah? And if not, has anybody wondered why? It's because, to my understanding, there isn't many platforms out there that like this dude. And I get it. I get it. Just like any workplace or any group of people, there's always going to be people you don't like. But you have to wonder why it is that nobody's interviewing, none of the major platforms are interviewing the champ, Isaiah. That didn't happen with Brandon and previous champions. You got to wonder why it is a lack of interest in interviewing somebody that the promotion is trying to promote so much. With that said, I'm going to let you guys go. You guys have a kick-ass weekend, man. And again, I will be doing my fight predictions in honor of Parks McGregor tomorrow night with Wolverine. Super excited about that. And other than that, I will see you guys next week. Happy 4th of July, everybody. Hopefully everybody has a kick-ass and a safe 4th of July. And until then, I am out.
In the booth with a grin in the crack. Got a phone full of dirt in the mouth that don't slack. He sniff out the fraud when they pump up their chest. Say you swung at a myth, now confess to the mess. He don't babysit nobody, he don't play nice. He'll peel back the mask and he'll charge you twice if you slap gas. Now everybody knows you fake like glass. Beyond the slap, beyond the slap. Uncle Terry got bite and he don't cut slack. Beyond the slap, beyond the slap. He calls out the frauds and he laughs right back. Beyond the slap, beyond the slap. Big talk, small hits, now your story got cracked. Beyond the slap, beyond the slap. Uncle Terry swings first with the truth in the track. He got balls in the room, got nerve on the mic. Everyone to be champ gets cooked on sight. If the slap fight's flimsy, he'll smell it in the air. Then he point to the booth like, boy, sit there. Who signed off on this clown with the bargain bin scheme? You'll make a whole episode at your busted up dream. Fraud fighters fold when the questions get mean. And Terry keep grinning like, that's what I mean. Pose for the post, you beg for the flash. Now the replay hits and the whole thing splash. Beyond the slap, beyond the slap. Uncle Terry got bite and he don't cut slack. Beyond the slap, beyond the slap. He calls out the frauds and he laughs right back.